Hi, I'm Kevin Kearns, and welcome to this edition of Shopper Trends. Today we're going to be discussing one of the key trends on many retailers' minds, and that is the decline of retail traffic in their brick-and-mortar stores. The facts say that traffic has declined 5.8% over the last 5 years. While this may be troubling on the surface, there are many tactics that retailers can take to offset this. So today we'll discuss 3 key things that you can do to make sure that this does not become a problem for your business. It's easy to blame a decline in brick-and-mortar traffic on e-commerce, but the reality is it's really a change in shopper behavior. Shoppers today are web rooming much more than they have in the past. They're researching all their purchases ahead of time. They're really narrowing down their choices before they even leave their house. So as a retailer, you have to understand that you need to engage the shopper before they leave their house. And there are many ways you can do that. First and foremost is you have to be top of mind to the shopper when they're looking for a particular item to buy at a retail store. One of the ways you can engage your shopper is to look at your app or a third-party app. So if you have an app that's prevalent with your shoppers, you can easily entice them when they're at their home, on their couch, on their shopping trip, or even in your store. If that is not an option for you, and many retailers don't have deep penetration with their apps, you can use a third-party app, something like Shopkick. Shopkick has 20 million users, and you can use that to engage the shoppers at any point during their path to purchase. Another crucial tactic is to understand the context of the traffic performance. It probably goes without saying, but the first thing most retailers need to understand is the traffic itself for each of their stores. Once you understand the traffic for each store, then you can put that into context of what's happening. And the best ways to look at context are to compare your store's performance to the market that it's in and to its peer stores. For example, if I have a store in Chicago that's in an enclosed mall, I want to understand what's the traffic in that market in Chicago, and is my store outperforming or underperforming that market? And then I want to look at my other enclosed mall stores and say, is that store outperforming or underperforming the enclosed mall stores? Then you truly understand what's happening within that store. Is it an anomaly, or do I need to take further action? Finally, to offset declining traffic, it's important for stores to remember that they need to execute. The trend of web rooming means that the shopper's coming in more motivated to purchase. So one of the things a retailer must keep top of mind is that store execution becomes paramount. For example, when a shopper walks into your store and they're ready to make a purchase, they need to have access to the proper inventory, they need to have access to an educated associate, and in that way they're more inclined to make a purchase. This is very, very important to what's happening. We use a metric called shopper to associate ratio. This is a metric that allows retailers to understand how well am I really servicing that shopper when they walk into my store? Do I have the proper number of associates based on the shoppers that are walking through the door? In summary, a retailer can offset declining traffic by engaging their shoppers along their path to purchase, by understanding the context for each store's performance, and really raising the bar on execution for their individual retail stores. That's it for this edition of Shopper Trends. Thank you for joining us.